Welcome back to the Gentleman's Gazette. In today's video, we talk about touchscreen gloves that work on all fingers, as well as the differences between gloves, different methods, what you should look for, the advantages and disadvantages. I don't know about you, but I use my phone an awful lot, whether it's to communicate with people, checking my emails, checking stats, or whatever it is that you have to do. The phone is something I touch multiple times a day. Personally, I love to wear gloves because they elevate my outfit, so they're not just functional when it's cold outside, but also during the transitioning season when I go with unlined gloves. The problem I have whenever I want to use my phone, I have to take off my glove. If it's really cold, my hand gets cold, and then sometimes the touchscreen doesn't react to it as well anymore, and it's just a big hassle. So our goal at Fort Belvedere was to create a glove that is nice, while at the same time having a touchscreen capability. We really love our soft, supple lamb Napa gloves, and so we first started by adding a touchscreen solution to the inside of the glove and tried to work that way. The problem was it would sometimes work and sometimes not, and it was quite frustrating. Because of that, we never sold them as being touchscreen sensitive, even though some of the gloves would actually work. Because it was unsatisfactory, we switched to adding the touchscreen ability to the tanning and dyeing process of the leather, and now it works like a charm. I can scroll with a touch of the finger. Even the glove itself is touch sensitive, so it doesn't matter if your hand is cold or warm, it will always work. You can actually type or swipe, you can move around, navigate, zoom in, and using our gloves on a screen now is pretty much like using your bare hand. Now obviously that's a huge advantage, and personally I love it. The downside is that the leather is much stiffer than before, and it's not as soft and supple. Unfortunately at this point there's nothing we can do about that, so it's either you get a soft and subtle leather or you get a touchscreen sensitive leather. Because we realize that not everyone wants to have a touchscreen sensitive glove and some people appreciate softness more than others, we're offering both kinds in our shop. To gauge interest, we started with our burgundy glove that you can find in a touchscreen version and a non-touchscreen version. So if that's popular and we see there is demand for it, we'll extend that and offer more gloves all with touchscreen and without. Of course, the finishing, the details and the fit of our touchscreen glove is exactly like the ones from our regular lamb Napa gloves. That means they're all hand cut in Hungary. They're then hand sewn in Hungary by experienced sewers. All the piping and the leather is all the same. You have the quirks in the middle of the finger that help you to keep your fingers moving. And to learn more how specifically our gloves are made, please check out this video here. I hope this video helped you to decide whether you want a touchscreen sensitive glove or not. For the full selection of Fort Belvedere gloves, please head over to our shop here. To learn more about gloves, including how to find the right glove size, please check out the videos on our website. In today's video, I'm wearing a vintage double-breasted herringbone coat that I found for €5 on a flea market in Germany. I actually bought it during the height of the summer, and therefore nobody else was interested, and I scored a bargain. I really like the heavy fabric and the way it drapes, as well as the wide lapels with the Ulster collar. I'm pairing it here with a green and red silk wool scarf from Fort Belvedere that goes really well with the large herringbone pattern. The red is also picked up in my burgundy touchscreen gloves, so the overall outfit works quite well together. My pants are black corduroys from Polo Ralph Lauren. My shoes are from Crockett & Jones. They are single monk straps with a silver buckle and a wingtip brogue pattern. They're not quite burgundy, but they have brown tones and they pick up the brown tones of my overcoat. Underneath my overcoat, I'm wearing a dark green cable knit sweater with elements in gray and yellow, which are likewise picked up in my overcoat. The tie I'm wearing is a silk burette tie in a large overscale houndstooth pattern in red and off-white, which go well with my gloves and the rest of my outfit. My shirt is a very rugged light blue Oxford cloth button-down shirt, and it pairs well with more casual outfits, I think. Also, because it's a little thicker fabric, it keeps me warmer than a thinner dress shirt.